Hello class, Professor Tangway here, looking to show you how to set up your document so that it is MLA format approved. Okay, so first of all, you've opened up your document. In this case, I have Microsoft Word. You could use Google Docs as well, which might change some of the way that you go about this, but essentially it's the same procedure. Okay, so you have your blank document. The first thing you want to do is, well, personally, I like to have my formatting palette available to me. You want to change your font to either Arial or Times New Roman. Those are the two that are considered standard through MLA. Some professors will tell you that they only want Times New Roman, in which case you would listen to that. But the official MLA rules say Times New Roman are similar, so Arial is usually considered acceptable. And also notice size 12, that is also considered this standard. And the next thing you want to do is you want to set up your line spacing to double space. Your entire document will be double spaced. So once you have set that up, you will not have to change that again throughout your entire document. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is you would enter in your name and the teacher's name, the class, which in our case is ENGL 101, and whatever the date is. So today we will say is the 19th, 2015. And that's it for what is called your header. Now after that, you would create a title. The title is centered, and it is simply centered. There are no quotation marks around it. That would be a no-no, so you would delete that. It's not in bold. That's also a big fat no-no, so you would delete that. It's not underlined. That is also a big fat no-no, so you would delete that. Okay, so remember, it is just the title centered at the top of the page underneath your header. And then from below that, you would go back to being left aligned, tab in, and begin writing your essay here. Ignore my phone ringing in the background because it's probably just sales. Okay, so begin writing your essay here. And that is where you would then write the rest of your essay. Okay, one last thing though that I want to show you. There's a thing called pagination. So in order to create pagination, you need to open the header. So however it is that you would like to open the header, you open that up and you will right align this. So it'll be over there. So in our case, the student's last name is name. So you would write the student's last name or your name. And then you also come down here and you're going to need to find on whatever format you're using, Google Docs, Word, whatever, there should be an insert page number tool somewhere. You need to find that tool because if you just enter in the number 1, then on every single page it will say your last name and the number 1, even when you're on page 10. So you want to make sure that you hit the page number like that. And once you have done that, you can close that out and that will show up at the top of every one of your documents. So even as I continue going on and on and on, and I'm on page 2 and page 3 and so on and so forth, my document will show the correct page number. So that is it for the basics of MLA formatting as far as how you set up an essay. It seems kind of picky and a little bit silly, but really it just makes everything standard. So it's the same from one class to another. And once you've done it a couple of times, it'll be simple and you won't even have to think about it anymore. All right, so that is it, and have a good day.